Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss and deliver a lecturate on SIR. This was something which I heard during Bihar's Legislative Assembly election. That is, SIR stands for Special Intensive Revision Drive. This is conducted by Election Commission. Now, why this is coming into world news? Because this is a drive will which will update the current voter rolls. So as of now, we don't have that updated voters roll. So this will help in updating that voters roll, which will either update the correct list, delete that duplicate entries, and eradicate or remove the ineligible voters. A very perfect example why it is required. Me giving you and me standing who is here, I have studied in a state one. I have worked in the one company in state two. When I have switched to some other company in state three, and the period between all of these phases were more than 3 years. That means I have spent around 9 years in three different states, which means I was able to vote three times, but like with the grace of election commission. But that made me two duplicate entries and one min entry. That means I myself have two duplicate entries. So with this drive, all of those entries will be unified, those duplicates would be removed, and those ineligible entries would be deleted. Likewise, because of other migrations of people going from village to city, from one city of a state to different city of same state, or even interstate transition also. So because of those things, updation of voters list becomes more and main important task. And we have seen that many duplicate voters have came out during Karnataka's MLA MLA election. So we don't want this to be getting repeated. So this was one of the good drives. Now let me tell you how it is being conducted. Again, same booth level officer is being appointed, and where all government servants are like asking, going home to home. They are updating it by either by digitally, by using government of India's infrastructure in IT. And even though if when digitalization is not possible in some remote villages, they are using good notepads where they were, after getting all of those details, they are updating at last. So this was very good initiative. This has only one intention, that every eligible voter should be included and every ineligible voter should be excluded, which will always come into the picture when there is a vote bank politics, which is currently happening in some parts of our India, which is a very sad state of affairs. At the same time, this will also benefit that many people's data would not have been corrected, so they get a chance to correct the data. For example, surname of the people getting corrected. I have myself corrected the spelling of my name, first name, in my election voter ID. So this was one very good chance. At the same time, let me give you some figures. So this drive took 7 days, and yes, it's still running, but this comprehensively went for 7 days in my state. And from Gujarat itself, it collected 7 lakh duplicate reports. That mean that this 7 lakh data's votes has been misused, if not identified and deleted. So this is how, that's what the power of revision is. So let's a big thumbs up to election commission. And we are, as an Indian, we are always helpful to commit to give our service in a duty to give a free information and a factual information and true information about my own self and all of our family members, right? Thank you. Jai Hind.